What's up, guys? Hey, I see you making fun of my hair. I know it looks like some weird Brillo pad died on my head. Stop it. There's no barbers open during this, okay? So cut your jokes. All right. Anyway, I'm here because I realized I never taught you something. I never taught you how to learn online math, okay? When I'm not teaching you. And I put everyone on a new lesson today that will be easier. But the key is you have to take notes. I realize that you have to take notes. So the first step is decide how you're going to take notes. I'm going to use a Jamboard. You might use paper. You might use a Google Slide. Whatever, you have to take notes because I actually did today's lesson and it is pretty easy. But there's questions that you're like, wait, what? And it's something they go over in the math chat. So I realized that if you just write down what you learn while you're doing the math chat, you'll ace the problems, and all this frustration that's been happening won't happen. So I want to show you what I'm talking about. First, I open Jamboard. Remember, you just go to Drive. You go to your waffle here, and it's one of the apps. It's like a colorful J, or no, it's not. It's like looks like a music note kind of. Okay. Then I looked at Zern, and I'm on up here. It says M5 lesson 16. So I just called my Jamboard Mod 5 lesson 16. Simple enough. That way I know which one it is. Now I'm in Zern, and I skipped ahead a little bit, but they just had me classify shapes. Like I took shapes and I put them how many sides they had. So they're teaching me about sides that have shapes that have four sides.
Take a look at the polygons with four sides. All of these are quadrilaterals because they each have four straight. Also trapezoid. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral that has at least one pair of parallel sides. So this quadrilateral is also a trapezoid because these sides are parallel. They'll never intersect, even if they continued in both directions. Do you see?
So did you notice that the video taught me three things there? It taught me that a quadrilateral has four sides, right? So I might get the pen and I might say like and you could type this. This is why maybe Google Slides is better, whichever. Quadrilateral is four sides. But then it also said trapezoid is four sides, so it's a quadrilateral. And then it said at least one set of parallel lines. And it drew this picture, right? And it showed that these two are parallel because they never touch. So I'm even going to write that parallel never will intersect. So they just taught me some things and I'm writing them down. And what I realized when I did this lesson myself is I realized that in class, I'd be on your case, right? I'd be like, hey guys, you got to put this in your notebook. Put it in your notebook. I'd be putting it on the board. I'd have poster. I'm like, hey, put that in your notebook. And when you were doing problems, I'd say, look in your notebook. Look in your notebook. You wrote it down. And this Brillo pad Peach Fuzz guy isn't here doing that. So this is my advice. please, please, please take notes when you do the math chat. And if you need more space and you're using the Jamboard, you can go to another slide. Use Google Slides, paper, doesn't matter what you use, but it does matter that you take notes. And if I go back to Zearn and I didn't get something, look, I can
at least one pair of parallel.
Rewind and re-listen, okay? This is the key. I'm certain of it. So please, 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 please take your learning into your own hands, take notes, and you'll have a better experience.